this film, will we see a different side of Charles? Maybe something we haven't seen before?
Not only will you see a different side of Charles, you'll see a transformed Charles. The controlled, intelligent, sensitive, intellectual has been replaced by a scatterbrained, crazy, physically fragile, and highly dangerous individual that one could ever imagine that Charles Xavier would become a dangerous member of society is unthinkable. But here he is, putting the world at risk.
And can you talk about the evolution between his relationship with Logan?
Yes. From the very beginning, Charles always had a caring relationship with Logan. He knew everything about Logan's past, how he came about, what had been done to him, the misery and agony of that, and he always felt a protectiveness towards Logan. Logan has always been a difficult personality, independent, sometimes aggressive, sometimes mean-spirited and hostile, but essentially with his heart in the right place. Now there has been a turnaround, and the carer is Logan, and the vulnerable, weak, fragile one is Charles. And as I said, not only vulnerable, but very dangerous.
I'm excited to see. Can you tell me what you hope that fans will take away from the film? What they'll be thinking about afterwards?
Well, our primary duty, no matter what we're doing, is to entertain. But entertaining can have all kinds of aspects to it. There are themes within this film which some people have already identified as being a contemporary commentary on present-day society, particularly in Europe and the United States. I don't think that was the overt intention of the producers and the writers of this movie. It has unfortunately come about that way. But yes, there is some instruction in this movie. There are warnings contained within this movie. And if they are listened to in any way whatsoever, then not only have we perhaps entertained, but we've also been of benefit.
And finally, can you tell us what it was like working with James Mangold and the rest of the cast?
I'd only done one day's work with James in the past. Ian McKellen and I shot a one-day short little brief scene as a fill-in for the first Wolverine movie. But I met with James very, very early on in the process and enjoyed that, I think 2-3 hour conversation that we had about the screenplay and about the character of Charles and particularly about his disintegration. I loved working with James. He is a craftsman. He knows filmmaking so well. He knows, on the one hand, exactly what he wants, but I have never before worked with a director who is so open to other possibilities, to input, I'm sorry, from his cast, to bringing up the unexpected, even at times inviting us to improvise, and which is something that always appeals to me. And some of those little improvisations actually made it into the film. With the cast, well, the X-Men are reduced now to 2 in this film. And to have such a close relationship with Logan, with Hugh Jackman, was a delight, as it has been for 17 years.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you very much.